sake of the
All
agenda.
right. Basically, I'm starting off basically to prove that these people are like
to prove what?
Obviously, I'm pretty sure most people would agree
To prove
Akainu and
what?
Kuzan are
To
rivals,
prove
right?
what? To prove what?
Just answer my question.
To prove what?
Answer my question, Negro.
You said you're gonna prove
He's asking
something. What
what's
are you
your
gonna
question,
prove?
you dumb black.
What? Oh,
You said you're
should
gonna
just
prove
said so.
something. What are you gonna prove?
Okay, I'm gonna prove that like Shanks is over this nigga. Like, what do you need to know? I'm just asking.
Okay.
Do you
Now, what's
believe
your
Kuzan and Shanks? Or not Kuzan and Shanks. Do you believe Kuzan and Akainu are rivals?
I don't know.
Okay, bro.
I don't think he
We did
knows
a
who
troll.
Kuzan and that nigga is.
Okay, basically they have like a rivalry or whatever. It's a span of 22 years.
Are you sure?
I'm just gonna send a scan.
Kuzan
Yes,
left
nigga, I'm sure.
the Marines. Are you sure
Does
they
that
currently
matter
have a
to me?
rivalry?
Does that matter for me? I don't think it does, man.
If he left the military, not the military, I keep saying
The
military. If he left the
Marines.
Navy, they're not fighting anymore. They're not training anymore. They're not in contact with one another anymore. How are they going to rival each other? What are they seeing from one
No, I
another
mean, do you think they
try to
had
fight
an
back?
initial rivalry before the conclusion of the rivalry?
They could have. I don't know, but even then, that wouldn't matter because I'm using current Akainu.
This wouldn't matter. Okay. So I'm using current Mihawk.
Why is this
Here's the
nigga
problem.
ulting on me? You're so ass. Kill
It
yourself.
wouldn't matter because power changes with time. If in one period of time this character has this level of power,
That's
and then
fine,
10
but
years
it
later
doesn't
this
matter
character has
right
that
now.
level of power, what's going to happen is that previous level of power is going to get negated. It's not going to be something
Oh
we
my
care
goodness.
about.
That's not how it works, but can you prove that power gets
Why
negated over
is that
time?
not how that works?
Why are you just saying that? It's like retarded.
Why is that not how that works?
I don't think you can prove power gets negated over time. Anyway, I'm sending my scan.
When I mean by negated, I'm just saying we rank characters based on updated information, right? If the updated information is that my character is stronger than your character, it doesn't matter if in 2017 your character beat my character.
Make
Not
like
2017,
proof
it's
for
2024.
Akainu growing stronger after their initial class. Like make proof of this. And
One second. Let me turn you up. You want? Hold on, I turned you up. Could you repeat? You asked me to prove what?
Prove that they got stronger at their initial fight. Anyway, this prove that they. Yeah, this is proof that
I don't have to prove that they actually did get stronger. It's an equal interpretation.
No, it's not an equal interpretation. You're
Because
just
it's an
claiming
unknown.
something and begging
It's an
the
unknown.
question. Exactly, so you can't prove it. It's a negative claim.
I didn't claim that they did get stronger. I didn't claim that they did get stronger. I said it's possible. That's what I said.
Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It could be possible, but if you can draw no accurate conclusion of this, and it just doesn't go through.
That's not how that works.
Oh my god, these niggas are trolls.
If I propose an unknown variable to your argument, and your argument has unknown variable, we don't know if your argument is true or if the contrary is true. So it's equal.
My argument
it's equal
is
to both
true. I'm
sides
claiming
right
that
now.
these people are rivals, and I sent the scan.
Hold on. So either me or you, either me or you would have to make a claim, and we would have to support that claim. That our
I'm
side
supporting my
is more
claim right now,
possible.
but it's not a claim. It's a fact.
Okay, prove that they didn't get stronger.
No, it's not what I'm claiming. I'm claiming they're rivals. Just read scans, man. Read scans.
Okay, I'm not talking about them being rivals. I'm talking about the fact that Akainu could have gotten stronger.
Okay, I didn't disagree to that. I said it is possible. If you can provide no proof for this claim, then it's impossible to say that he's actively growing stronger. We don't know if Akainu's sitting on his ass. We don't know if he's training. We don't know what he's doing.
It's not an impossibility.
Nigga, oh my god, why didn't you just show them fighting?
One of the laws of logic. If it contradicted
one of the laws of logic, I don't care, bro. I don't care. I am open to the fact. I'm literally agreeing with you. I'm open to the fact that they might be able to grow stronger. But if you can provide no evidence for this,
that's not what you said, though.
Doesn't
you just
matter.
said it was impossible.
No, I didn't, bro. This nigga's putting
yes,
words
you did.
in my
That's
mouth.
what you said.
I'm
word
not
for
even
word.
trying, bro.
You can hedge. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine.
Oh my god, both of these guys are slow.
That's just a burden of proof that you didn't prove.
Bro, I will rape you after this debate. Calm down.
No, little bro. Listen. Dude, let me put it like this. Both of you have an equal interpretation because you're trying to say this is the case because of X. He then puts an interpretation
Oh
on
my
X, being
goodness.
like, "Oh, couldn't it been possible that character Y could have gotten significantly stronger afterwards?" Like he's saying as a
I never
possibility.
said that's not the
No, no, no,
case.
no, no. I'm
Why are
saying
you
that's what
saying
he's
that?
saying.
Then why the fuck
Listen,
did he keep rambling about the same thing? I understand it. I said it is
the
likely
whole point
possible
is
for someone to
that
get stronger.
he's placing his claim is like just a possibility. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
like
and a
what's it called?
possibility isn't. You
Meanwhile,
can't
your
prove a
claim has no
possibility.
like substantial like correlation. Like you have to prove the correlation that he didn't get stronger because you're on the affirmative. He's just proposing
It
something
doesn't
for the
even matter.
negation.
It's not
It
even a
does matter. His
negation,
is
bro.
a
It's negation.
negative.
Exactly, that's the point. If it's no provided proof, even if he's not on the affirmative
Do
here,
you know
it
what a
doesn't
negative
matter.
is?
A
That's
negative
not how.
claim? Yes, I know what a negative claim
What's the
is.
negative?
It's a claim that can't be proven.
Oh my god, it's not just a claim you can't be proved. The rules of a negative claim is that you don't
You don't
have
have
to
to
prove
lecture me
one
that,
in a
I know.
debate. Yeah, you don't. He's the whole point is he doesn't have to prove his thing, right? You would have to prove it on the other hand because you're on the affirmative.
Oh
You're on
my
the
goodness,
position
bro.
that he's.
Okay, look at Rayleigh, for example. Rayleigh sits on his ass for 20 years. Okay, let's say Akainu, who does all this paperwork, he has no time to train, no time to do so and so. Let's say
That's
this.
stupid.
Okay,
Prove
if he has
prove
no
his
time to do these
paperwork so
things,
much he never has time
that's
to
not
do
what I'm
anything.
claiming. I'm just
Wait,
adding an
wait. If
interpretation
he
on
has no
here.
time
Just
to
let me
train, if
finish,
he has
nigga.
no time to train,
Let
I
me
want you to
finish,
prove
bro.
that
Let
his
me
daily
finish.
activities are
Bro,
Yo,
if
yo,
you just
taking
Haram's
because you
time
know
being
you're
out of
gonna
extra
someone's
lose,
loud,
bro,
bro.
just
Let
let
him
me fucking
finish,
win, bro. Just let me
bro.
win
Just
at
let
this
him
point. You
finish. It's
just
not
gotta.
that serious. Just let him finish. Holy.
It's a healthy
All right.
interjection.
For example, let's say the Akainu has no time. I'm not claiming that he does. I'm just saying, let's say that he does. Okay. If he has no time, he's always doing
Hypothetically.
paperwork, and he always has to manage his army. And let's say this reason he is not able to train, or he's not able to go out on the field because he's a fleet captain. Okay. Since he's not able to go out on the field or train while fleet captain, obviously there's no possible way for him to grow stronger, is there?
Okay, prove that it takes up so much time he doesn't have time in his day to
Oh
train.
my god. This nigga's retarded, bro.
It's
Who am I debating
possible.
right now?
You presented a possibility. You didn't make it more plausible. That's the problem.
It's more plausible, I already explained. But to add
No,
more
you said
context,
if
we
this
could
is
just
the
say
case,
that he
then he
does
wouldn't have
this
time to
because
get
even on
stronger.
Egghead, when
You
he's
didn't
waiting for
give an
Blackbeard
answer
and
as to why this would be the case.
Let me finish, bro. Let me finish, bro. I know this is your server, bro, but I don't give a fuck, bro. Let me finish, nigga.
Let him
Bro,
cook.
even your own man's is saying I'm winning. What are you talking about?
Alright, so
Man,
like,
nigga, I'm on nobody's
let's
side.
say Kizaru, for example. Kizaru goes out on a mission, and then the Akainu says he's like waiting for this fight to conclude with these other niggas. Like, it's no proof. I don't think there's any like bird. Yeah, I don't think there's any proof that Akainu is actively going out on his own. He's obviously sending people like Kizaru, admirals, and like Buster calls or whatever he does. Let's say I'm not like claiming that he does this, but let's just say that he does. Like, obviously, this is what we see because all the time admirals are the ones doing the work and not the fleet captain. Because the fleet captain has to demand the army, right?
Okay, can I respond?
I'm asking you a question, but all right, bro.
I mean, obviously,
All right,
I
I get
agree
it.
the fleet admiral commands the army. Can I respond?
All right then.
Okay. So you realize if he's sending other people out to do his jobs, that doesn't necessarily mean he doesn't have time. And him sending out other people and like buster calls to do his job for him would literally give him more time. So if anything, that would literally grant more, more, more basis for my interpretation that he would have time to actually go train and all that stuff. And never once can you show me that he doesn't have time to do something, so he sends someone else to do it. Obviously, a kind who can't go to every single spot at once. He
That's
can't be
not what
everywhere.
I'm saying. Obviously, I'm just
So
saying. Look at Garp for example. Garp has free way to go wherever he
sometimes
wants.
the
But
world government, a world scale
my
force,
bad.
right, is going to address problems in other aspects and other areas of the world, right? A
That's
kind who can't do
fine.
everything himself. So that doesn't grant any credence as to why he wouldn't have time.
And claiming he sends these people because he doesn't have time. Obviously, this makes sense. Like, obviously, the fleet
Okay, prove
captain
that.
has like they're gonna be bombarded with like information. They're gonna be bombarded. They have to command a whole army. Obviously, if one person is
They can
commanding a
still have
whole
time to
army,
do
this is
something.
like a problem. Obviously, he has to command multiple
You still have
divisions. He
time
has
to
to
do
command the admirals, vice admirals, rear, and the commanders and the captains. All of these different parts of the world government. So he has to command all these people. It would just make more sense that he doesn't have the time to go out by himself because he's demanding all this. Like it just makes sense. Obviously,
Okay, do you want to conclude on this?
sure, man.
Okay. So I
What are
don't
you
need to give my
concluding to?
conclusion. So yeah, we're
Just this
concluding on that
part.
point. We'll move on to the next point. You realize you also didn't prove that Akainu and Kizaru had a rivalry? You realize
Didn't
that,
need
right?
to. I am concluding to this
No,
part alone of
you made an
Akainu getting
affirmative
stronger.
claim and then you concluded on the point. So that
Even
being
let's
the
say I
case,
didn't.
you
Let's say I
literally
didn't. You
have the
didn't.
proof
I
burden on your
claimed
end.
this and I sent a
Wait,
scan
hold
and you
on.
didn't
Aren't
contest
y'all
it at
only
all. So
just
either
concluding
way,
on?
yeah.
Aren't
I
y'all
don't know
just
why he's
concluding
doing
on
this.
only
Niggas are a
just this
fucking
point?
rat. Yeah,
How's that
exactly.
a
I'm only
how's that right?
concluding on
How's
the
that
Akainu part.
sorry, what?
I'm
He's
only
only
concluding on
concluding
the
on the
Akainu
sub
Hold
part.
on, I'm
point.
trying to talk to TKO.
Okay, bro.
He's only trying to conclude on this sub point. That's the whole
No,
conclusion is about.
he just said let's conclude. He didn't say
Yeah,
a
on the
specific.
point, on this point. Like, hello.
Obviously, you would
Okay,
just be
I'll be
shotgunning if
generous.
that
I'll
was
be
the
generous.
case, and then they just writing.
I'll literally let you talk about the. Actually, no, never mind. I'm not gonna be generous. I don't care.
All right, dude.
This nigga's a
Dude,
rat, bruh.
It's not
dog.
that.
He's just
You have to
concluding on the
specify
point.
what
I
you
don't see
mean.
the issue. He can conclude on this one sub point. He
Even if
doesn't
I
need to
did,
conclude
you
on the
didn't
entire
contend
point.
it at all. So even if let's say I didn't prove this, I claimed this and I shown
No,
proof for
you
this
asked me a
claim, and you didn't
question.
contest
I
it at
said
all.
I
You
don't
just went.
know. I asked you to also prove that Akainu and what Aokiji are rivals.
Well,
That's what I asked.
I
obviously, he
did.
can't prove two claims at the same time. He has to go on a point by point basis. That's how debate structures are. So it doesn't really
But
matter.
the
He has to.
problem is he has to specify that. That's not how
He
debate
doesn't
structure.
have to.
You
What?
can't just say I'm going
That's
to
just a
address the point
general
afterward.
notion in
Just make it
debates.
clear
What the
that when
fuck?
you're concluding on
You're
specific
just
stuff.
ratting right now, dude. Just ratting.
Oh
That's
my
not
god,
writing.
gang! It's.
Let's say I
Do
didn't.
you
You
know?
still
Do
lose
you know what
automatically.
context? Wait. I have a question. Do you know what context is? Obviously, you
Yes,
know
I
what
understand the
context is,
context.
correct?
Yes.
So you know when you make a statement, like for example, when you say I'm going to conclude on this point, the context would be on the point or on the
That's
thing
not
that
what he
you
said.
were
He said
arguing
let's
about.
conclude.
Yo,
Huh?
slap. Just look at the scan I sent. He didn't contest the scan at all. It will still go through either way. Like if he wants to
I
say,
mean, I already think he contested the scan. I just don't think that he would win the overall point either way because didn't get a fair chance to attack it. I mean,
yeah,
you guys could just give conclusions on just the overall, the sub point that y'all are arguing on, and then the
okay.
Kizaru and
I'm not giving
Akainu
no
shit, y'all have to
conclusions. Y'all
argue.
can just look at
All
the
right, the sub
okay.
point basically, I'm saying if you're a leader, like a commander, and of every rank in this navy, obviously you're not going to have time to sit here and go
Well, you
train all
already
the time.
said
I'm not
that. I don't
saying
care about that.
I'm not saying that he's like
We already
doesn't have
concluded on
any
that.
time
I
to
don't care
train.
about
I'm just
that.
saying that he
I
has
don't care about
like
that. We
a
already
little bit of
concluded on
time.
that.
Sure, he could have a
We
little
already
bit of time, but
concluded on
this
that. Why are
wouldn't
you
like
still
lead
talking
to a
about
big
this?
gain in power. Obviously, if he doesn't have
Z-Law,
enough time to do this.
we already concluded on this. We already concluded on this.
No,
Nigga,
he
do you know
didn't.
what
He
a
didn't get to
fucking
say his
conclusion
piece.
is?
Okay.
Yo,
What?
this nigga
Bro,
here.
he
Oh,
didn't
you're
even get
giving
to
a
say his.
conclusion for
He
that?
didn't get to say his piece. You concluded. What the hell?
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay. I thought you were just repeating yourself. Okay. For the, I'll just be nice. I mean, like, prove they're still rivals.
Okay, man.
Alright.
The scan entails that they are, and on top of this, I'm just
Oh
gonna
my
send this
god,
one
bro! Why are you
scan.
using a shitty argument, nigga? Just use
It's
the
not a shitty
argument that
argument.
like, bro. Just use it.
Well,
No,
I'm
no,
the
no,
don't
no,
help
no,
strongest
no.
him out.
Chill,
Don't help
admiral.
him.
What
chill,
the
chill.
hell,
Don't help him.
Outside
nigga? It's
help.
already
Outside
stated.
help.
Don't help him.
Wait,
Chill.
why are you helping that nigga?
Nobody helping nobody. Relax. Okay. 2 years
Go
ago,
ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Read it.
none of this says that there's rivalry currently. This is talking
I
about
don't
their
care if there's
battle
rivalries
2 years
currently. I just
ago
wanted you
on
to
Punk
agree that they
Hazard.
were before at
Can
one
you
point in
shut up?
time.
Can you shut up? Can you shut up?
Okay, bro. This nigga,
This is
dude.
talking about their battle on Punk Hazard from 2 years ago.
Okay, man.
Okay. So this is just a
Is that
current
your
rivalry.
conclusion? Is that what you think?
No, I'm not making a conclusion. I allowed you to make this point again. That's what I just said. So you can prove that they're still rivals. You sent that scan. That scan just says that they're rivals from 2 years ago, and they had an issue on Punk, so they fought. Not saying they're still rivals.
That's not my point. I just want to say at one point in time, these people has been rivals. That's just
Okay,
my
that's fine.
claim.
I don't. That's fine. I agree that they were rivals
All
at
right,
one point in time. Okay,
all
can I
right.
have an argument?
Let's say even if they weren't rivals at one point in time, like, well, let's not say that. My bad. That's not what I mean. But basically, I just mean that like it doesn't matter if they're like post rivals or whatever, because the scan entails that they have like a fierce rivalry, and the conclusion of this rivalry is a combative conclusion. Can you agree to that? I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, they can be rivalry in one period of time. We already agreed to that. Yeah, I don't.
And
I
you
don't
agree
really
to the
care.
combative part?
The combative part. Sure. No issue.
All right, fine. Okay, then I'm gonna get my other scan.
Can I give my argument? All right. Actually,
What's the topic?
Shanks versus Akainu.
Wait, who do you got?
I have Akainu.
Okay, then.
all right. So basically, so you agreed to this, so I can just send my next scan, right? All right. So basically, this scan outright says that Mihawk and Shanks are the strongest rivals. And obviously, this just means they beat Akainu, since you agreed at one point in time that these said characters were rivals. And this would be an all-time statement because this is basically a reality-based thing. So there's no reality where this does into this before the Great Pirate Era. And you agreed that the conclusion of
I
their
don't
fight
agree
was...
with ChatGPT as a translator. I don't agree with ChatGPT as a translator.
Not ChatGPT, it's G-Show. And it doesn't matter,
Okay,
you
so
didn't
it's
say
still
this
AI. I
before.
don't care about that. It's still AI. I don't care.
Alright.
You can't use AI to translate. I only accept official translations. No AI.
Okay, bro.
So you know how language works, right? One
So
letter
are you
can
fine
mean
with just
3
the English
different things
version?
in
Or are
Japanese.
you just fine with the English version, man?
Sure, the English version. I don't have an issue with that. One letter
Okay.
in
Can I,
Japanese can
like,
mean...
ask somebody to send it for me? Or, like,
Yeah,
is
sure.
that
I
against the
don't
rules?
care. I don't care. That's not outside.
Alright.
You can grab it. You can grab it. Okay.
Mongo, can you send the scan, the English one of the strongest rivals, so you know what specific scan I'm talking about?
You
Okay.
probably sent it in Decepticons yesterday or in like Mortified server. Dude, I don't even... Also, like, translations, AI can't translate. It's literally impossible for an AI to translate
No,
something
because it's
properly at all.
translating it word by
Because
word, so
can you give me a
it's
second?
accurate.
Give me a second. The problem is
Alright.
one one letter can mean 3 different things in Japanese.
Oh, yeah, that's
The AI
true.
doesn't. An AI isn't capable of intelligent thought. It can't decipher the meaning. It's gonna
I
put
mean,
those
but,
words
like, the thing
together,
is,
but it's not
G-Show
gonna be able
uses,
to
like,
decipher
it
it
does
properly.
word by word, and it gets 3 different solutions to each word. So, like, yeah, but it gets, like, the first one, which is, like, the most likely one. So it's pretty credible, but
So it shows
I'm not
all
going
of
to
them.
use it here, I guess, because
You're
this is
saying
my
it
Here's the
last
scan.
scan
translated
Here's the
anyway.
scan.
every
Here's the
single.
scan.
Wait, you're
Here's the
saying it
scan.
translated every... Okay, I don't even care.
Yeah, it's translating word by word. You should use it in your later debates. But
I don't even care
basically,
about
this scan
the English
entails that
one now
these
anyway.
said characters are the strongest rivals in both name and reality. So there's no reality where this doesn't exist. So they're just the strongest rivals, and obviously this will put them over Akainu.
Hmm. Yeah, why can't this just mean that they're the strongest rivals in this period of time? Because it's talking
Because the
about the
period of
great
time
era.
that it's
Give me a
talking
second.
about
Give me a
is the
second.
Great
Give me a
Pirate
second.
Era, so
Give
it
me a second.
still
Give me a
goes
second. Give
through.
me a second. Give me a second.
Okay, sure.
This could just be in reference to the fact that they're the strongest rivals in this era of pirates because it's talking about the great era of pirates, right? Because it says the pair of the strongest faithful
The
rivals,
Great Pirate Era
men
includes
who
Marines,
ran
so
up
like
starting from the
so.
great era of
Let's
pirates.
say back in their day, in the old gen, obviously Garp it would be concluded in this. So like I don't see your problem with this. So this is all
Garp,
rivals. It's not all. It doesn't say all pirates. It says Great
Garp
Pirate
is
Era.
old.
I'm
Garp
not
is old.
saying Garp is
Now, even
included
then,
in this.
you
I
have
don't
to
care
get
if he
Garp
is.
above Akainu. Even if that's true, you'd have to get Garp above Akainu.
I'm
And
just saying I'm not using Garp at all. I'm just saying if Garp was a rival and then Roger and Whitebeard had the strongest rivals title, he would still be included.
who would still be included? Akainu?
Garp, Because like this is not saying only pirates. It's saying the Great Pirate Era. It just said they're the strongest pair from the Great Pirate Era. That's all it's saying.
No, it's not specifically saying that
It's
they're the
saying
strongest
the
rivals
pair of
in
the
the Great Pirate
strongest.
era. I'm saying more so that they could be the strongest rivals in this era because it's a different generations. These guys are young men now, whereas back when Whitebeard was young, these guys
That's
were
not what I'm claiming. I'm just
right.
making a. I'm
So
just
I
drawing a
understand
canvas
that's
for
not what
you.
you're claiming. I'm responding to it. And hold
Okay,
on,
man.
1 second.
Okay.
I don't read
I think that's
one.
a tax anything.
So I just gave an alternate interpretation and
I
hold
don't
on.
think it goes through.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
Just like, what are you trying to do with this alternate interpretation? Like, just explain to me what you're talking. I don't think it's. I think there's a disconnect there.
Wait. Just to be clear, do you think old Whitebeard is stronger than these guys? Than at least like Shanks?
I don't care if he is. I think you would have to prove
Yeah,
that if you're bringing
old
this up.
Whitebeard is the world's strongest pirate, and like he
I don't care if
literally,
he is or not. This obviously.
he literally was like clashing with Shanks
Let's
and all that
say
stuff. So if he was a rival back in the day, like he was like I don't know rivals with Roger or some shit. If they're the strongest rivals, and Whitebeard was a rival to someone at a time, that actually no, that's retarded because what Roger said. I don't care about this. I'm gonna forget what I just said.
Firstly,
Go ahead.
this is current versions of these characters, so that doesn't matter. This is current. This is like, I think this comes out like in manga 14, magazine 14. This is like right before, I think this is around Wano, isn't it? So, because magazine 14 is around Wano, none of that matters. At this point in time, they're stated. It's not even a title. This is a statement directly from Oda. He's calling these characters the strongest in both name and reality. It's not a title. It's just unique to these two characters. So it doesn't matter what alternate interpretation you want to give. These characters are in both name and reality are the strongest rivals. This would include Shanks. It doesn't matter if he has a lost arm because he's the second strongest person who's a rival, only under the strongest swordsman. So this literally just means that these two characters can match any rival or beat any rival. Do you understand?
That's
Do I
not what I
make
mean.
it clear?
You don't actually state a time period at all for this. This could literally just mean
Okay,
the time
I'll
period.
just look up when
Um,
magazine 14 was made, and if it's made after or before,
It's made
like
in Wano.
anywhere before
Made in
Wano, it just goes through automatically.
it goes through
Do you want
automatically.
proof for
I'm
when it's
using
made?
current Akainu, so that doesn't even matter. Because
This wouldn't
obviously,
matter because these are current versions of this character.
these are current versions. What do you mean these are current versions? Prove that.
This is one arm Shanks, and this is the strongest swordsman Mihawk.
You
This
know
is
that
Yonko
panel.
versions. This
You know
is
that
the
panel is
strongest
literally
swordsman.
from Marineford. That panel is literally from Marineford.
I don't care what the panel is from. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that
It's
these
from
are
Marineford.
from
Throughout
Wano, and this would go
the
through. And let's say
period
even if it
of
wasn't from
Marineford.
Wano, let's say it's
Wano
from
was after Marineford.
fucking. Let's say it's from fucking Dressrosa. Like it will still go through. Like you're not attacking anything here.
No, because I'm positing an alternate interpretation that
And I
Assange
gave you
referenced
why
this
this
time
wouldn't work.
period. All right, bro. I don't really care.
All right, man.
Indeed.
Okay.
Motion slamming right now. Motion is not slamming. That's cap.
Right. You know you're getting slammed, nigga.
Nope.
We want to conclude right now and see who wins then?
What? How would I win if I didn't scale my character? Are you dumb?
You don't have to scale your character. My scans already went through. You didn't debunk them, so I went
Yeah, I
automatically.
debunked them, so it would just be Incon. You suck.
No, it would. Okay, right. You could. I'm gonna pull out the lead card, bro. You could take that, nigga.
Alright, do you agree that Akainu
Nah, just
is
conclude.
Hmm?
Nah, we can just conclude here. I already won.
Oh
It's fine.
no!
Nobody's
He's not gonna conclude.
concluding here. I'm still gonna give an
I
argument. We can move
proved
on
that
past this point,
these
but
characters are the
I'm
strongest
gonna give an
rivals, and then I
argument.
proved that Akainu and Kuzan are rivals. So I would win
I don't know why
automatically
you're
by this.
like talking like I accepted your conclusion. Like that's not how
You
that
don't
works.
have to accept it if you don't understand it or you didn't like contest it right.
Brother, I didn't
It's my
agree to
point,
conclude. I'm still on this point. Are you dumb? Are you slow?
bro. If I'm done with my scaling and it went
Okay,
through, I win. Like any debater in here would agree to this.
my argument for this is this game doesn't matter because Akainu is stronger. Okay.
Okay, let's say Akainu is stronger, but we know for a fact that literally Mihawk trains. So let's say Shanks trains as well, if this one character trains, he's devoted to training. Okay,
I don't even know if
and
you
let's
could prove
say
Mihawk gets like stronger by training. It's literally stated that like he's waiting for someone to beat him, and he's just like
no,
sitting there.
he
Like,
isn't. That's not the
obviously, if he's
point. You
waiting for
literally
someone to beat
missed his
him,
character
he's not
development.
going to
Then
try
you
to
literally
flirt
missed
like
it.
that
I'll just
between
like
him
show
and
you.
other people.
You literally missed it,
Okay,
man.
so my argument is simply Akainu is going to be a villain for
Why
like
do I care if he's a villain?
because I'm about to give an
Miak
argument.
has
I'm
narratives
about to give an
in
argument. That's
time.
fine.
He has like way
Okay,
better narrative in time arguments. I don't
okay,
care about Akainu, dude.
oh, because I'm about to give an argument. That's fine.
All right, not disproving anything, but sure, man, you're allowed to.
Okay, bro. Okay, do you agree that Akainu is like an end of series type villain?
I don't think I need to. Like, I don't think
Yeah,
it even matters.
Akainu is a villain that's
Are you
going to
saying
be
that he's
used
gonna like
for
be
like
the
the
last character for
series.
Luffy to
It's
fight?
stated that we're
I
on the
think.
final saga of One Piece, so obviously he's going to be prevalent here.
Okay, man.
Luffy's growth is right. Yeah. So Kaido says like Shanks can fight him on like an even playing field. So obviously, if Luffy beats Kaido and his progression of growth is going to go further on, and then he's going to go fight Akainu, he's going to have to be stronger when he fights Akainu because he's getting stronger every arc, right? Because that's the progression of One Piece. They have
I
the
don't
final
care about the
villain. He's too
progression.
strong for the
It's the
hero,
text
and
nothing.
then he gets stronger. So if he gets stronger, he fights Akainu. Akainu is going to be above because it's current, right? Did you get the argument or no? Do you have anything
I
to?
understand, but it's fucking retarded. You're just contradicting the scan with no evidence. You're saying, "Oh, this person is the end time villain," but wouldn't you not say that Zoro by end time he would also have to fight Mihawk by end time? So obviously this doesn't even matter. It's just an equal interpretation and it wouldn't go through. It doesn't disprove anything. And like basically you agree that I sent you a scan where it directly says that Mihawk is devoted to training. So since he's devoted to training, he's always training. Obviously this would just mean that
Listen,
he's
where does it say?
holding the
The
title.
one I said
Read
ChatGPT is not
scan.
cool, so I
This is
don't care.
not ChatGPT. This is not ChatGPT. This is
It
Pump
doesn't
Records. This
matter. I
is
already told you it's
Kanji.
AI. I don't care. I'm not cool with AI.
This is not AI. What the fuck? This is Punk Records. They literally read this and then out. They just do it by themselves. They don't use
This is
they
punk
don't use
record.
this.
So why is it that you can't show me like the scan actually translated in English? Why are you showing me like a
Cause
thing?
Viva cards aren't
Translated in
translated in
scan?
English, nigga. What are you talking about?
Okay, why is the scan
Translate it
in
yourself if you're
Japanese?
that
Why is the scan in Japanese but not in English? Okay, you're showing me a
dude.
separate
It's a Viva
translation.
card. Oda writes these for the fans, bro. Obviously we can translate them. It doesn't matter.
Okay, Oda translated this. Really? Is that what you said?
No, oh my god, you're just putting words in my mouth, nigga. You know what? I don't even need this scan to prove that Miyake's still training. I'll just give an implication. Okay, Miyake directly says that he directly says that he is like gonna retain this title. Okay. By retaining this title, he'll like be stupid for him not to train because obviously training would give him more like it would just make it more plausible for him to retain his title. And it would be more beneficial for him to do this.
Okay, it could just be
Obviously it
the
would be
fact.
counterintuitive to just say that he's not training, but he's gonna remain at the top. That's retarded, obviously. And let's
Okay,
say
it could just.
for
I'm
him
done.
holding the position for Zoro and Luffy, he claims this. Obviously, this just means that he's going to remain at the top for these two characters for as long as he can, which is by doing training, obviously.
Okay. So my response to that is pretty simple. Mihawk has already been telling us since the start of the series that he wants someone to surpass him and to take his title right. Obviously, training more would widen the gap and cause more of a
No,
problem
it
with it.
wouldn't.
It was
That's
counterintuitive.
stupid.
So yeah, no, that's not
You're
stupid.
just
Obviously,
presupposing that he's not going to
if I'm
trust in
stronger than
Zoro.
you and
You're
I
just
want you to beat
presupposing that
me, why
he
would I
just
train so I
doesn't
can get
care if Zoro
stronger?
is going to get stronger or
You
not.
can be
You're just
quiet. You
presupposing
can be
this.
quiet. You can be quiet. I'm not
This
presupposing it. I'm
nigga,
giving an argument.
you are.
Yeah, sure. You can call anything a presupposition. I don't care. So that's the
Okay.
argument. Pretty much, yeah. So he can be training to maintain his like level, so he's not getting weaker, so he doesn't get rusty. Sure, but you can't prove that he's actually training to get stronger. So additionally, I will just say this. So Mihawk, yeah. So Mihawk is what? Yeah. So Shanks. Yeah, they're rivals. Rivals implies like equality. So that guy is on the level of Kaido, right? Um, Obviously,
I don't
Mihawk
think you
still
can
has the
prove
title of
that
the world's
actively.
strongest
Like just
swordsman, so he
because
hasn't surpassed Mihawk, right? So if he hasn't surpassed
okay.
Mihawk, he's stayed at this exact same level. If this is the case, and Akainu is above Kizaru, who's above Luffy, then Akainu would just win. Also, like the whole narrative thing.
I don't care, bro. And even if I did, I can just prove that also Shanks is growing stronger as well. For a fact, we know
No one works
Shanks
because
is
he's
gonna
focusing on
give
Mihawk.
Luffy a fair fight. He wants to give Luffy the best fight he can. Obviously, this would mean by training. And going for the Power King title would obviously mean that he's not gonna sit on his ass. He's gonna train for this. And this is would be possible. This would go through because basically Shanks is literally says himself that the rise of this next generation can't be stopped. Obviously, he's gonna try to keep up by training. Training is a way to keep up.
That's
This is
just an
why both of these
assumption.
characters are training.
I provided a
No, it
logical
isn't.
context with that.
No, it isn't.
Obviously,
You
you
do.
can't
You,
be
you want me
like
to show proof of
getting
this?
stronger
You
and
just
not
want me to
getting
show proof?
stronger at the same time. That's the law of non-contradiction. So it's just going to be the case that he's not getting
What's the law of
stronger.
non-contradiction? What are you saying? What are you saying? I didn't hear you.
The things can't be true at the same time. He can't be getting stronger while not getting stronger at the same time.
How would he not be getting stronger? How can you prove this?
I already gave the argument for that.
Repeat yourself. I didn't hear you. Obviously, I was
Okay.
in the
I
middle
mean,
of
maybe you
talking, so
wouldn't
there's
hear
no
me if
way
you're
you just said
talking
it.
to me.
You said what?
I'm not repeating myself.
Go ahead, dude. Because I was in the middle of saying my shit. If you want to like interrupt me, that's not my fault. I didn't hear
I
you.
didn't interrupt you to give the argument. It was my turn of speaking. I was speaking. You tried to interrupt me. You weren't listening, and then you didn't track
Because I
the
wasn't
argument.
done.
Yeah. So I'll say, yeah. So that's that. Um, you didn't have any contentions for my argument for like Akainu over Kizaru over Luffy, right?
I don't care about that. It doesn't prove anything.
Okay. You
And I already gave
you agree with
precedence for why the end time shit doesn't matter. So I think we
Do you
can
agree with that?
conclude already.
Do you agree with that?
Kainu over Kizaru, duh, obviously.
Okay. So Kainu over Kizaru over Luffy. Luffy relative Kaido relative Shanks. Easy. Boom.
No, prove Shanks is relative to Kaido. You can't do that.
I already gave an argument for that.
No, you didn't. Then,
Yes,
like
I
you
did.
just said, Kaido says he can match him. That doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean he caps at that level. It doesn't mean anything. It just means that he's one of the persons who Kaido's mates can match him in power. And like, obviously, that's
That's what that
retarded.
means. Okay, that's not an argument.
It is.
Okay.
I'll
You want
explain
to
why. Because
conclude?
basically, you're just saying said character is saying that they're relative to this person. That's not what he's saying. He didn't say any of these characters are relative to him. That's like saying he's saying Roger is. He's not saying Roger is relative to him. Obviously, he can make a comparison to Roger or a comparison to Shanks from Luffy, asking how high will he go.
I
That's
don't have
not.
an issue with
That's
thinking
comparing Luffy to
relative
these
to
great
Roger.
figures. That's not comparing Kaido to these great figures. So you have no argument for this.
No, because Kaido himself says that only a few people I know can fight me on equal footing.
Okay, let's say this is equal footing, and then let's
Also, I
say
don't have an issue with
these characters
Roger.
can
I
be
don't have an issue
stronger than
with
this. You're
Roger.
you're just
I don't
like
have an issue with Roger relative to Kaido. I don't have an issue. No issue.
I do. Like you're not proving your stance. You're just saying
Okay,
stupid shit, man.
prove Roger isn't
Is that what I'm
relative
claiming?
to Kaido.
I never claimed
You
he
said
wasn't. I'm saying you're
you said
saying that this
obviously he
character
wasn't.
is saying,
You said obviously he
"Oh my
isn't.
god, bro, listen, nigga, listen." All right, you're basically saying that these characters are relative because Kaido says so, but Kaido doesn't say it. He just says that these characters are able to contend with them. Okay, contending with them doesn't mean capping at that level. It doesn't mean that. You haven't. I already made this assertion. You haven't proved this, obviously. So like, why would I? I can just dismiss this, honestly.
Yeah, I'll just send the scan because you're like wrong.
Sure, it's in the scan. I already know the scan.
What
All
is
right,
wrong,
after this,
Daddy?
we can conclude. I'm pretty sure.
Shanks.
How hard you want anyway, but it's fine.
Oh, back. Nope. Kaido. It's taking too long. Goddamn. It's fucking. The scan is not loading. I might leave the VC for a second to grab a scan. Don't end the recording.
All right, nigga.
Hey, yo, motion, check DMs, yo, nigga.
Wait, who said that?
Me, check DMs, yo, nigga.
Who are you, nigga? What?
I'm the penguin, nigga.
This sticker, bro. All right, I'll check DMs. All
Hey,
right.
motion, I ain't gonna lie, I fucked the shots out, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like,
No, What the fuck? What the fuck
I
are
would,
you talking about, nigga?
I would bend you over and like just fuck the shots, bro. Like, you wouldn't be able to stop me either.
Those niggas are freak, bruh. I'm
You
already in
want to
Castle
find
Black.
out from Castle Black, bro?
I'm already in Castle Black. Hey, just so you know I'm winning, right? You think I'm winning, or I know you're like a debater.
Right. Bro, Nani, am I cooked,
Yeah,
bro? Am I cooked?
motion is slamming right now.
Nani, am I
I
cooked, bro?
think
Alright.
for the point that I've been, which is the last point, I think you are winning.
Okay, back.
Alright, yeah, everybody agrees.
Nani, am I
Okay.
cooked? Nani, am I cooked, bro?
Yeah. So look. So.
Huh?
Castle Black.
So look, so he says there's only a scant few that are capable of fighting with me. We know this is right after he's like drunk and he's like looking at Luffy, imagining Luffy beating him up. So he's saying there's only a scant few capable of fighting with me. He's obviously talking about relativity because he's comparing Luffy
Let
to
me
these
see.
figures, right?
That's what I just said. You just conceded your own point. Thanks, man. Okay, I said he's directly comparing
That's not
Luffy
a
to how he can go
concession.
against
That
these
just still
figures.
shows that they're relative.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. Just look at bruh. Come on now. You gotta do better than this, man. You're
Do you have an
nah.
argument or not?
Okay, he says they're few capable of fighting me. Okay, this is saying they're few capable of fighting me. This doesn't mean they have to capital level. This doesn't mean they have to be over him. Obviously, so this doesn't even matter. This comparing
I
Luffy
gave
to
an
these great
argument for that.
figures that are in Kaido's eyes. So obviously, yeah, we can just conclude.
Yeah, I already gave an argument for that. Okay, let's conclude. You can give your
All right.
conclusion to the recording if you want to. I'm just gonna
No, that's
save it
fine. I
after you
already know
start
I want.
talking. Okay. GG's
All
easy.
right, just send me the recording. Good game. Yeah, good game. Good shit. Good debate.